Chapter 10. Years passed. The seasons came and went. The short animal lives fled by. A time came when there was no one who remembered the old days before the rebellion. There were many more creatures on the farm, and it was more prosperous now. The windmill had been successfully completed at last. Somehow it seemed as though the farm had grown richer without making the animals themselves any richer, except, of course, for the pigs and the dogs. Perhaps this was partly because there were simply so many pigs and so many dogs. As for the others, their life, so far as they knew, was as it always had been. They were generally hungry, they slept on straw, they labored in the fields. And yet the animals never gave up hope. More, they never lost, even for an instant, their sense of honor and privilege in being members of an animal farm. They were still the only farm in the whole country, and all England, owned and operated by animals. None of the old dreams had been abandoned. No creature among them went upon 2 legs. No creature called any other creature master. All animals were equal. On a pleasant evening, when the animals had finished work and were making their way back to the farm building, they heard the terrified neighing of a horse. It was Clover's voice. It was a pig walking on his hind legs. There was a deadly silence. It was as though the world had turned upside down. 4 legs good, 2 legs better. 4 legs good, 2 legs better. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. After that, nothing seemed strange. That evening, loud laughter and bursts of singing came from the farmhouse, and suddenly, at the sound of mingled voices, the animals were stricken with curiosity. What could be happening in there, now that for the first time animals and human beings were meeting on terms of equality? A deputation of neighboring farmers had been invited to make a tour of inspection. It is a source of great satisfaction to me and all others present to feel that a long period of mistrust and misunderstanding has come to an end. They had been nervous about the effects upon their own animals, or even upon the human employees. But all such doubts are now dispelled. What do we find? Discipline and orderliness, which should be an example to all farmers everywhere. The lower animals on Animal Farm did more work and received less food than any animals in the country. Between pigs and human beings there was not, and there need not be, any clash of interest whatever. A toast to the prosperity of Animal Farm. For a long time there had been rumors that there was something subversive or even revolutionary in our outlook. Nothing could be further from the truth. But some changes should have effect of promoting confidence still further. Animals addressing one another as comrade. This is to be suppressed. And Animal Farm is to be known as the Manor Farm, which I believe is its correct and original name. Here is my toast to the prosperity of the Manor Farm. The creatures outside looked from pig to man, from man to pig, and from pig to man again. But already it was impossible to say which was which.